Well, there it is. Hey, this is WTii and welcome to a little discussion about artifacts. So, artifacts, yeah, they've been introduced since this latest patch for Heroes of the Storm, which went on the 24th of July, and you can unlock your artifacts, the access to the artifacts at level 15, but these are purchasable using gold only, so you can't pay for them with real money, at least not yet, so that's one good thing, I guess. But what else are you going to be spending that gold on? Maybe heroes? Well, not so much anymore, because these artifacts are going to cost you a lot of gold to get them all upgraded in total. Yeah. So there's 3 types of artifact slots. You got yourself your gem slot, you got your relic slot, and your trinket slot. And each artifact type, so gem, relic, and trinket slot, can only hold one artifact. But there's a multitude of artifacts, and each of these artifacts can be upgraded to a total of 10 levels. So yeah, you can imagine it costs a bit of gold. So you start off with 100 gold. So for example, I buy 100 gold for this, increases health, maximum health. Buy with gold, yes. There you go. It's a little bit of delay, but boom, I've got one there. Can I whack that on? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's working. Yeah, so there you go, I've already got that. So the subsequent levels go up in 100 gold each, so 200 gold for the next one. There we are, should be level 2. The next one, 300 gold. So as you can imagine, to go from level 9 to level 10, it's going to cost you 1,000 gold, and that's just for this one artifact here. You got this one here, you got this one here, this one here, blah blah blah, and as you can see, it goes on. Now, if you're playing Rega or something like that, say for example you're playing Moradin, you want to be tanky, that's fine. You've put all your money, you've put so much money into these gems that basically boost up his health. But say for example your mates say, oh, we'd like you to play Fala next game, because that would be really good for us. Oh, I haven't got any increases basic attack damage. Yeah, you're going to be at a disadvantage. So this is really hurting team play between players. It's definitely hurting a lot of things, that's for sure, but people are still trying to adjust to it. Each of these artifacts, like I say, they give you a different bonus, and these bonuses are going to be dependent on what hero you're playing. So you pick your artifacts before going into the game, and that kind of limits things, because if you do, for example, go into a game as heavy damage on Rega, and then it turns out that the team comp you've got with, because you're playing solo queue or whatever it might be, or just with one friend, they've already got a high amount of damage. They've already got like Fala, Illidan, Reyna and such. They've got a lot of assassins on there, and they need you to go support. Well, okay, I'm gonna spec my talents towards support, but that won't be as good as the Rega on the enemy team that might be in the same situation. However, he chose to go into the game with increases ability damage and healing. He's going to have the advantage off the get-go. So players are going to have advantages over each other and disadvantages before the game's even begun, whereas before, talents were great because everyone started on a level footing. Everyone was in the same place, and you could choose as the game progressed how you wanted to play. Now you're kind of being pigeonholed into a style of play that you might not even want to play. It'd be like, well, I've gone down damage route, I guess I better keep going down it, even though I know that it's better if I go support and heal. So there's a few issues with this right now. We're going to discuss about this a little bit. I want to try to keep this video short, and there's going to be a straw poll as well. Check the video description. Just going to basically ask you, if you want to click on that link, it will just basically ask you to click on one of the following. For example, artifacts, good, bad, or let the alpha suss them out. So for example, you know, you let the alpha play it out and see how it works out in the end, because this is alpha, we are trying things out. Blizzard have given us a ton of gold, especially as a level 30 plus player. I've got 75,000 gold to try and play around with it. That's fine and dandy, and obviously these artifacts, you know, they cost a lot of gold, so that's where all that gold is going to go. It's soon going to disappear. Whether they cost anything or nothing, it doesn't matter. They are already gating kind of play styles amongst people and team comps. Now, one of the good things about it, and this is, I couldn't come up with many good things, one of the good things about it is that, for example, if you were playing with a friend and he loves to play Diablo, you love to play Tassadar, well, he might want to max out on his increases health, maximum health as a Diablo, and you might want to max out on, you know, increases ability damage and healing, and then in your other artifact you want to max out on mana regeneration. You two could sort of work out your own sort of team composition. between each other. He goes maximum health and survivability, you go maximum sort of support, constant shields, always getting that mana to keep him going. You can work around it like that, but you could do that before artifacts existed through talents. Blizzard already hit a gold mine here. They hit the gold mine with talents. Talents were it. Get rid of artifacts, put in more talents if that's your problem, if you want players to have more diversity and more flexibility, more complexity to the game. Add more talents, because that's what it does. In fact, the artifacts are far more linear. There's stuff like straight up health regeneration, or basic attacks restore health, or increases mana regeneration. These are really linear things for the most part on most of these artifacts. A vast majority of them are, whereas talents are things, you know, far more interesting, like, for example, Faustad. You know, you throw down whatever it is, oh god, I can't think of it off the top of my head now, but Boomerang. And I think that's the actual name of the talent. But you can reactivate it whilst it's in his... So he throws his hammer, you can reactivate it to then explode where the hammer is whilst it's coming back to you. That's a talent. That changes the gameplay. That changes how you play that character. That's far more interesting than, oh, this ability now does 1% more damage or 5% more damage. So the thing people are saying is, oh right, okay, even those that are defending artifacts, it's like, well, okay, so I can get a maximum of 15% health. That's obviously too much, and Blizzard can nerf this stuff down as it goes, because right now there's proper pug stomps. I've been playing a bit of solo queue and I've been getting crushed in quite a few of them, because I'm pretty sure, and I can't tell, but the enemy team have definitely got themselves gems, whereas I've been playing testing without it. And my latest game, the enemy team won with a team level of 17, whereas ours had a team level of 12. So you're getting some real one-sided games now since the patch. I only had one game like that before the patch, and I had played, you know, like 100 games or so. So even if this gets reduced down to, say, 5% maximum health at level 10, which you will have to basically do because it makes a lot of impact, and it messes things up. It means more balancing issues for Blizzard and such like that. It still doesn't defeat the point that talents already sorted this issue out. They already added complexity. They already added depth to the game. This just makes it so dull and linear and overcomplicates it in a bad way. It's not a good thing, and if you've got any points that you'd like to make that argue the case that this is a good thing, maybe for end game players on ranked levels, between like professional teams, how they can set up team compositions like I was mentioning earlier, then feel free to put it down in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback on what you think, good or bad. That's what the straw poll is also there for, in case you don't want to write down a comment, but I'd love it if you did write down a comment, just giving your opinions, because I'm trying to suss out what is good about this, really, at the end of the day, compared to not having it at all. Before, everyone's on the same level field. You got talents to choose how you play things out, and that happens during the game. Now, you're already predetermining your character before you've gone into the game, and the game might not play out how you wanted it to play. So it makes your game less enjoyable. That's how I see it. So other things I've got, like, it determines gameplay. It's a huge gold thing. We already know this. We got gold for this, but when the game comes out, you're not going to get 75,000 gold from Blizzard for free just to buy these. You're going to have to earn them the hard way. So yeah, that doesn't solve the issue of just getting gold for free right now in alpha. This is still, imagine, you've got to think of this as when the game comes out, how artifacts will play. Is it a good thing for the game? Is it a bad thing? You tell me. Please let me know in the on the comments below on the video. The video description will give a link to some articles regarding artifacts in case you just want to read up about it and anything I might have missed out here. And I'd love to know what you guys think. And thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button. It will help me and others see it. Well, others see it more than myself, because I know where it is, but that like button does help others to see it. And subscribe if you want to see more Heroes of the Storm content, which is going to be guides, gameplays, and video vlog kind of discussions like this, where I just put things out in the open, I look at it, and I really want to get your feedback and find out what you guys are thinking at the same time, so we can all learn and get through this together, and hopefully maybe raise enough of a voice to say, no, artifacts are bad, they're not a good thing. Now, I'm a Blizzard fanboy. I love Blizzard. But this is not good. Artifacts are not good. And I'd love to hear your cases for saying whether they are good or whether they are bad. Lay it all out on the table. Let me know. And thanks again for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you later. Have a great day.